The Gemini Credit Card is a very special card because it's the only card in the world that as soon as you swipe, you're going to get instantly rewarded with crypto into your account. That means that you're not going to have to wait a whole month or pay your bill off first, and that you're not going to need to time the market and pay trading fees. Plus, this is one of the very few crypto cards that is actually a real credit card, and not just a cheap debit card. But that does not mean that this card is perfect. So today we're going to be breaking this card down in 5 different categories, giving a star review to each one of them, and then at the end of this video, I'm going to give you my overall rating about this card, and along the way, probably make some stupid jokes. So if you like the video, comment, subscribe, do all that cute stuff. Let's get into it. So let's first talk about how you can get approved for this credit card. And it's a little bit tricky because on their website, they don't give you a specific guidelines, but based on looking at other people's approval, we can see that you will want at least good credit for this card. So that's going to be a credit score of 670, but to play it safe, you might want a 690 credit score. And the good thing with this card is it does have a pre-approval program. So you can go online, look at their website, go ahead and apply, and you're not going to risk a hard inquiry on your credit report unless you choose to accept this. So the approval is not going to matter as much for this card because you can go and apply and see what you're going to get without risking anything. And also this card has no annual fee, so every single one of the benefits that you're getting with this card, you're getting for free. This is a MasterCard, which is going to play a little bit in a factor when deciding if this is a good credit card, but don't worry, I'm going to explain that in the rewards category. But so far we are off to a very good start because no annual fee and pre-approval, so 5 out of 5 stars for this category. Also, unlike some other popular crypto cards, this is available in all 50 states. But one major drawback with this credit card is there is no sign-up bonus that comes with it. And that's the problem with some of these fintechy, Robinhood, PayPal type of credit cards, is they do give you good rewards, not the PayPal card, screw that card, but this card will give you good rewards. But because they're giving you good rewards and they're not a huge bank with a lot of money, they're not going to be able to give you a huge sign-up bonus like some other cards from American Express or Citi. So that is a very big drawback to this card, and for the sign-up bonus category, I'm going to be forced to give it 0 out of 5 stars. If we go ahead and look at the benefits, there's not going to be a lot of traditional benefits that you're going to see with other credit cards like zero intro APR, but there are some nice benefits that cater to crypto, which you're probably going to value if you're watching this video. There's going to be no exchange fees when acquiring crypto rewards, but they do want you to know that if you sell or trade crypto, there might be some fees after that. But one nice reward that does come with this card is that there's no foreign transaction fees. That means if you need to use a card overseas, you're not going to get penalized for doing this. And because this is a World MasterCard, you're going to get the benefits associated with having that. A lot of times they're going to partner up with companies like Instacart or Uber or Lyft and give you certain coupons or discounts. You're also going to have access to their concierge line as well as some travel protections and then fraud liability protections as well. But in the overall scheme of things, this isn't going to be that special because there's a lot of other cards that give you these things. So the only benefits that actually matter with this card is going to be that no foreign transaction fee, no fees when you're getting rewarded from the crypto with this card. Let's now go ahead and take a look at the rewards because these get kind of tricky. So it's going to start off by giving you 4% back on all your gas purchases. But the thing with this is it's capped at $200 a month. And a lot of people are spending more than that $200. And if you exceed that $200 in a single month, then you're just going to be earning 1% on gas. So that is definitely something that you have to take in consideration. If I got this card, it would be okay for me because I'm not really going anywhere. I'm only driving a couple miles to the gym or a couple miles to work. So I'm only spending about $100 to $200 in gas anyways. So I probably wouldn't exceed that limit. But I know a lot of other people have to drive far to work, or they have a spouse that they're adding as an authorized user that is also buying gas, so that's definitely something to think about, and most people are going to be exceeding that $200 cap. You then get 3% back on dining, which is uncapped, 2% on your grocery store purchases, and then 1% on everything else. That 3% back on dining is okay, and you can use that if you don't have a card that gives you higher than that for dining, but there are a lot of other cards out there that will give you more than 2% back on groceries. Also, one thing to keep in mind with that gas category is that since this is a MasterCard, it's not going to work at Costco gas. So if you do buy your gas at Costco, then this card, it's not going to work. So it does hit those big 3 categories, but the potential you have to earn rewards is not as good as some other credit cards. They're still solid though, and I'm going to give it 3.5 out of 5 stars. If we look at the redemption, that's when things get a little bit tricky because it does redeem at 1 cent per point, but as you probably already know, you're not redeeming for cash back, you're redeeming everything for crypto. And as of right now, there's over 50 cryptocurrencies you can choose from. You'll have all the big names like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Avalanche, Solana, and then even Dogecoin, but there are also a lot of stable coins like USDC, and then quite a big list of tokens as well. You can go on their website and take a look at them if you want. So you're going to choose one of those, and then as soon as you swipe with your card, the crypto that you're going to earn from whatever category, whether that's the 4% back from gas or the 1% back from everything else, it doesn't matter. Those rewards are instantly going to be used to buy that coin without any fees. Also, let's say you select Bitcoin as your cryptocurrency. You're going to buy Bitcoin at whatever price it is as soon as you swipe that card. So let's say you spend $100 on dining, you're going to get $3 in rewards, and that's going to buy Bitcoin at whatever price it is. So you could buy Bitcoin at $60,000, but then A day later, buy it at 63, just whatever that current price is. So the amount of your rewards that you're earning could go up and down, but it is going to be 1 cent per point. And I guess technically you could choose that US dollar stable coin and then maybe sell that and then transfer it to the bank, but you know that there might be some fees with that. So you can't redeem for cashback or travel, but you probably already knew that if you're watching this video and want this card for the cryptocurrency rewards. Your redemption options are limited because you're forced into that, and the cryptocurrency that you choose is probably going to be very volatile. So the value of your cashback is constantly going to be going up and down. But overall, I still do like this redemption because this is one of the few cards that do this, and that makes it very unique. So for the redemption category, I'm going to give it 4.5 out of 5 stars. Also, you can change what cryptocurrency you're earning in. So if one day you want to earn in Ethereum, the next you want to earn in Dogecoin, you can just adjust that in the app, and then it's instantly going to change. Now let's move on to the design of the card itself, and this is always one of my favorite categories. And I know I say this with every single metal credit card, but I think this one has to be my new favorite card. This card is pretty heavy. It weighs in at 17 grams, and that's going to be the same as my crypto.com card. This is a debit card, but it's also metal, and it's pretty similar, honestly. I really love this card. I pretty much just got it because of the card design. Also, I want to buy into Chronos, but you can watch that in my separate video about that. And a lot of these crypto cards are going to come in metal like this, and the Gemini card is no different. Plus, you can choose 3 different card designs. The first is the black design, and this one is going to be a luxurious feel. It kind of looks like a batarang. You could probably hurt someone if you threw it hard enough. Metal reader chip. This is going to be for the people looking for that Amex Black card kind of feel. You also have silver, and this is just going to be like a sheet metal, and this is going to give you that American Express platinum kind of feel. Then you have the rose version. I actually like this one. I think if I had to go with one of these, it would have to be this one. It gives you that American Express rose gold look, and honestly just a beautiful card design. You got that Gemini logo up top. And then if you flip around back, all that you're going to see is the MasterCard logo, tap to pay, and then your name in the center. And this is one of the only cards that does not have your card details on the card. Not sure why they did this, maybe so someone can't steal your information, but if you do want to see your card number, it's going to be on the app, obviously. You will also get a virtual card number so you can use it immediately. But yeah, for the card design, I'm going to easily give it 5 out of 5 stars. Beautiful card design. You can choose whichever one you like. Not a lot to complain about here. Before I give you my final verdict on this card, let's run through some quick pros and cons. For the pros, I do like that this is a no annual fee, no foreign transaction fee card, and compared to a lot of other crypto cards, you're earning some pretty good rewards. You're getting those rewards instantly, and there's no exchange fees for that. Plus, the card design is beautiful, and this card is unique with its redemption options for crypto. For some of the cons that are going to put a dink in this card's metal is one, there is no sign-up bonus that comes with this card. I would really love to see them throw in some free crypto when you sign up, but unfortunately they don't do that. Also, cryptocurrency's value is always changing, so the rewards you're going to be earning are going to be very volatile. And then the last one is going to be the tax implications. Although credit card rewards are seen as rebates, so they're not going to be taxed, your profit on your crypto will be taxed. And if you sell it before the first year, that's going to be seen as capital gains tax, so you're going to be paying a lot of tax if you sell. And while this card is definitely fun and you can earn some really cool crypto rewards, getting cash back is going to be a lot more viable option for most people. And then the last problem with this card is really just the opportunity. Dining and groceries are going to be 2 of people's biggest spending categories, and you're only getting 3 and 2%. There's a lot of other credit cards out there that'll give you 5% cash back, like the AAA cards. But if you don't mind missing out on a little bit of cash back, and you just want a card that's going to passively invest in cryptocurrencies for you, this can still be a good option. Overall, I'm going to give this card 3 out of 5 stars, and I think so far, this is definitely my favorite of the crypto cards I've reviewed. If you want to look into some other options, go check out my review on the Ruby Steel card, or if you want a good cashback credit card, go check out my review of the AAA credit cards. Also, if you made it this far in the video, you might as well subscribe.